Everyone wants to feel good about themselves and their life, right? That's why they have self-help books and coaching and therapy. But what are the secrets to people that are mentally strong? What practices do they have in their daily lives? We're going to talk about it today. Practice mindfulness meditation. People think they can't be mindful or meditate because they can't shut their brain off and they feel like they can't not think. They think it's not for them, but that's not what meditating or being mindful is. You can't ever truly just think of nothing. That's not how the human brain is wired. Really, mindfulness is the practice of paying deliberate attention to the present moment without judgment. It involves being aware of your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the surrounding environment. The goal is to cultivate a heightened sense of awareness and acceptance of the present experience. Key word is without judgment and without entertaining other thoughts. It's a way to strengthen your brain and gain control of your thought patterns. It helps to rewire your brain. The benefits of being mindful is that you have improved focus and concentration. Mindfulness training helps individuals focus on the present moment, reducing distractions and improving concentration. This enhanced focus can lead to better decision-making and problem-solving abilities. Emotional regulation. Mindfulness helps people become more aware of their emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This awareness allows for better control over reactions, reducing impulsivity, and enhancing emotional stability. Stress reduction. Mindfulness practices like meditation have been shown to reduce stress by promoting relaxation and reducing the body's stress response. Lower stress levels contribute to better mental health and resilience. Increases your self-awareness. By regularly practicing mindfulness, people gain a deeper understanding of their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. This self-awareness can lead to personal growth and improved mental clarity. It enhances resilience. Mindfulness encourages a non-judgmental acceptance of experiences, which can help individuals cope with difficult situations more effectively. This acceptance fosters resilience, allowing people to bounce back from adversity with greater ease. It helps you have better relationships. Mindfulness promotes empathy and compassion, improving interpersonal relationships. Strong social connections are a key factor in mental well-being and resilience. We need each other. We're social creatures. We need one another in order to feel whole. We need to be able to converse and talk to other people. And by feeling like you have control of your mind, you feel like you have better control over the things that you talk to others about. It helps you reduce negative thinking. Mindfulness helps break the cycle of negative thinking patterns by encouraging a focus on the present moment. This shift can lead to a more positive outlook and reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety. I mean, who doesn't want that? By focusing more on the present, you're weakening your negative thought neural pathways and strengthening the neural pathways you want. You can master this by even starting with a few minutes a day of focusing on your 5 senses, or even pointing out things that you see on your daily walk, and just focus on that, or even listening to one of my mindfulness with meditations. Shameless self-promo. It doesn't have to be complex at all, and you definitely don't have to think of nothing. The next is labeling emotions. You may think that's silly, right? Like, okay, if I'm happy and I know it, what the hell is that gonna do? Labeling emotions can significantly contribute to mental strength by enhancing emotional intelligence, improving emotional regulation, reducing stress, and promoting better decision-making. Instead of suppressing your emotions, you're acknowledging that they're there, which then helps to enhance self-awareness. Labeling emotions requires recognizing and naming what you feel. This practice increases self-awareness, helping you understand your emotional responses and patterns better. Emotional regulation. When you can accurately identify your emotions, you gain better control over them. Instead of being overwhelmed by your feelings, you can manage them more effectively, leading to greater emotional stability. It reduces emotional reactivity. Naming emotions can create a mental distance between you and your feelings, reducing impulsive reactions. This pause allows you to respond to situations more thoughtfully and calmly. Decreases stress. Identifying and labeling emotions can reduce the intensity of negative emotions. Acknowledging what you're feeling can diminish the power of those emotions, leading to lower stress levels and improves problem solving. Understanding your emotions helps in addressing the root cause of those feelings. This clarity can lead to better problem solving and coping strategies. You always want to get to the root of your problems so then you can better heal and deal. If you don't truly get to the root, then you never really will truly solve your problems. You'll just keep masking them or band-aiding them. It leads to better communication. When you can articulate your emotions clearly, you can communicate more effectively with others. This ability fosters healthier relationships and reduces misunderstandings. You can solve problems faster with others than doing the runaround of what is going on. It increases empathy. Recognizing and labeling your own emotions can enhance your ability to understand others' emotions. This empathy strengthens social connections and supports networks, which are crucial for mental resilience. It enhances decision making. Emotions often influence decisions. By labeling and understanding your emotions, you can make more informed and balanced decisions rather than being swayed by unchecked emotional impulses. And it builds resilience. Consistently practicing emotional labeling can build resilience over time. It helps you become more adept at handling emotional challenges, and you bounce back from setbacks. A lot of people go to suppressing emotions or dismissing them because that's what they were taught. They're taught to feel shame about them, or that emotions are bad, or they don't know how to cope with their emotions, so then they don't know what they are feeling, and they just wind up reacting, and later don't fully understand how that happened. So how you label emotions is you pause and reflect. You take a moment to pause and reflect on what you're feeling in a given situation. Then you identify the physical sensation. Notice any physical sensations associated with your emotions, such as a racing heart, tightness in your chest, a lump in your throat. Feel what is in your body. Next, you want to name the emotion. Try to name the specific emotion you're experiencing. Use terms like frustrated, anxious, content, scared, happy. Do that instead of general ones like good or bad. You want to truly put a name to the thing that you were feeling. Then you can get used to it and you can be like, oh, I'm experiencing this feeling and this is what happens when I feel this feeling. You want to acknowledge the emotion, which is one of the most important parts. Accept this emotion without judgment. Recognize that it's a natural response and part of your current experiences. I have a ton of videos talking about the importance of emotions and why we have the emotions we have and what it means and what it means to fully embrace your emotions. So you definitely always want to acknowledge that emotion, because the sooner you acknowledge the emotion, the faster you can get to the solution. Short-term comfort of pretending the emotion doesn't exist leads to long-term destruction. Short-term discomfort leads to longer-term solutions, success, happiness. Explore the source. Reflect on what might have triggered this emotion. Understanding the context can provide valuable insights into your emotional responses. And last, express the emotion. Whatever emotion you're feeling, let it out. If you're feeling angry, punch a pillow. If you feel like you need to express this emotion to someone, like you need to maybe call someone out, or even you just need to vent to a friend, then do it. Journal. Journaling can be really helpful to even identify what it is you're feeling and why you're feeling that thing. By releasing it, it helps you to get clarity and to actually genuinely process your emotion. You want to process this emotion and release it so that way it no longer hinders inside of you. Next is positive affirmations and challenging negative thoughts. We all have negative thoughts, we think. Some of us have negative thoughts worse than others. Negative thinking can put hinders on our growth and also can be the reason of our downfalls in life. We believe the things we think, and so when we have these negative thoughts, we believe they're true and we act off of them, which can keep us stuck in a negative feedback loop that are just stories at the end of the day. Being able to challenge our stories can help balance emotions with logic and see they aren't reality. And then by replacing it with positive affirmations, it helps build our self-esteem and more likely helps us act off of the positive things we think and believe rather than the negatives. Some ways that challenging your negative thoughts can benefit you is by it increases your self-awareness. Challenging negative thoughts requires recognizing when they occur. This practice heightens self-awareness, helping you become more attuned to your thought patterns. The more self-aware you are, the more likely you are able to figure out what the problem is. Cognitive restructuring. By questioning the validity of negative thoughts, you can replace them with more balanced and realistic ones. This cognitive reconstructing can reduce the impact of negative thinking on your mood and behavior. Reduce impact of cognitive distortions. Negative thoughts often arise from cognitive distortions, such as all or nothing thinking, or catastrophizing, or black and white thinking. Challenging these distortions can lead to more accurate and positive thinking. Improved emotional regulation. Challenging negative thoughts can help you manage your emotions better. By reframing negative thoughts, you can reduce their emotional intensity and improve your overall emotional well-being. Enhance your problem-solving skills, who doesn't want better problem-solving skills? Negative thoughts can cloud your judgment and hinder problem-solving. By addressing these thoughts, you can approach problems more rationally and effectively with a clear, level mind. Greater resilience. Consistently challenging negative thoughts builds mental resilience. It equips you with the skills to handle adversity more effectively and bounce back from setbacks. And then, as we had talked about, when you challenge your negative thoughts, the thing that needs to replace, your negative stories, your negative thoughts, is through positive thinking, positive affirmations, or a more neutral story. So by saying positive affirmations, it boosts your self-esteem. Repeating positive affirmations can reinforce a positive self-image. Over time, this can enhance self-esteem and confidence, making you more resilient to life's challenges. It creates a positive mindset. Affirmations help shift your focus from negative to positive thinking. This shift can lead to a more optimistic outlook on life, which is associated with better mental health and greater emotional resilience. Reduces stress and anxiety. Positive affirmations can counteract the negative self-talk that often accompanies stress and anxiety. By replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, you can reduce the overall stress and anxiety you experience. By no longer entertaining the anxious stories, and as we talk about, your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, by feeding more of this positive story and imagining more of the positive scenario, you will greatly reduce the stress because you are no longer believing the story. It also enhances motivation. Affirmations can serve as a motivational tool, encouraging you to pursue your goals and persist in the face of setbacks. This perseverance is a key aspect of mental strength. It improves your performance. Athletes, students, and professionals often use affirmations to improve performance. Believing in your abilities can enhance focus and effort, leading to better outcomes. Now, how you can become mentally stronger and by how you challenge these negative thoughts is you first identify the negative thought. Pay attention to when negative thoughts arise. Keep a journal to track these thoughts and the situations that trigger them. Next, examine the evidence. Challenge how valid your negative thoughts are by examining the evidence for and against them. Ask yourself if they are based on facts or assumptions. Reframe the thought. Replace the negative thought with a more balanced and realistic one. For example, instead of thinking, "I always fail," reframe it to, "I face challenges, but I have also succeeded many times." Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when challenging negative thoughts. Recognize that everyone has negative thoughts, and it is a part of the human experience. And you can always seek feedback. Sometimes getting an outside perspective can help challenge negative thoughts. If you really feel like you are spiraling and you feel like you can't come back to reality, you can always talk to a trusted friend or family member, or just someone in your emotional support circle that can help you see the situation from another perspective. So when we get stuck in our head, we can't see things that other people can see, or maybe a more realistic viewpoint. Now, how you can incorporate more positive affirmations is you can identify areas of improvement. Determine the areas of your life where you want to feel more positive and confident. The next step is to create the affirmation. Write down positive statements that reflect your goals and desired self-image. Use the present tense and make them specific, such as, "I am capable and confident in my abilities," or I am a loving and kind person. Even if you don't feel like that is true at the time, it's so important to say it with conviction and meaning. Next, you want to repeat regularly. Recite your affirmations daily, preferably in front of a mirror. Consistency is key to reinforcing those positive beliefs. And not only that, but you need to believe in your affirmations. It's essential to believe in the affirmations you are saying. This belief can strengthen their impact in your mindset and like we had talked about, once you believe it, then you will also act on it. The two need to exist together in order for it to be true. Next is practice gratitude. Gratitude means you are able to see the things in your life you're grateful for and give them gratitude. And truly, only someone that's in a loving place can truly reflect what they are grateful for in their life. It's about focusing on what you have, because it's really, truly so easy to focus on what you don't, and it's easy to compare yourself to others. But gratitude helps make you stronger by positive reframing. Regularly acknowledging what you are grateful for helps shift your focus from negative to positive aspects in life. This positive reframing can improve your overall outlook and reduce the impact of stress and negative emotions. Enhanced emotional well-being. Gratitude is strongly associated with increased happiness and reduced depression and anxiety. By focusing on what you appreciate, you cultivate positive feelings that enhance your emotional well-being. Stress reduction. Practicing gratitude can lower levels of stress and promote relaxation. By focusing on positive aspects of life, you can reduce the physiological and psychological impacts of stress. Improve resilience. Gratitude helps build resilience by encouraging a positive mindset, even in challenging situations. Recognizing what you are thankful for, even during tough times, can help you cope better and bounce back more quickly. Strengthen relationships. Expressing gratitude can improve your relationships by fostering positive interactions and deeper connections. Strong social support is crucial for mental health and resilience. Increase self-esteem. Gratitude helps you appreciate your achievements and the positive aspects of yourself. This can boost self-esteem and confidence, contributing to a stronger sense of self-worth. Better sleep. Gratitude has been linked to improved sleep quality. By focusing on positive thoughts before bedtime, you can reduce worry and rumination, leading to a more restful sleep. And it helps you to have greater empathy. Practicing gratitude can enhance empathy and reduce aggression. Recognizing the kindness and support of others can make you more understanding and compassionate. And not only that, but it can help you in times when you are feeling resentful of others. If you focus on the things you're grateful for about them, you have less room to be resentful of them. How you can practice gratitude is by having a gratitude journal. Write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for every day. This can be specific experiences, people, or simple pleasure. Reflecting on these regularly can reinforce a grateful mindset. Gratitude letters. Write letters or notes to people who have positively impacted your life. Expressing your appreciation can strengthen your relationships and deepen your sense of gratitude. Gratitude meditation. Spend a few minutes each day meditating on the things you're grateful for. Focus on the things of gratitude and let them fill your mind. Daily gratitude rituals. Incorporate gratitude into your daily routine. This could be as simple as thinking of something you're grateful for each morning or sharing gratitude moments with your family at dinner. Mindfulness practices. Combine mindfulness with gratitude by paying attention to the positive moments and experiences throughout your day. Acknowledge and savor these moments as they happen. And then have a gratitude jar. Keep a jar where you can place notes of things you're grateful for. Over time, you can read these notes to remind yourself of the positive aspects of your life. Practicing gratitude regularly can lead to lasting changes in your mindset and emotional well-being, ultimately making you mentally stronger and more resilient. Next is setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are here to teach people how to treat us and are meant to make us feel safe. They're what you expect from others. It can feel hard to set boundaries, especially when you're a people pleaser, or you suffer with a lot of feelings of guilt, or you're just a really loving, giving person by nature. With all that said, boundaries make you mentally stronger by preserving energy and reduce stress. Boundaries help you avoid overcommitting and taking on too many responsibilities, which can lead to burnout. By saying no to excessive demands, you conserve your energy and reduce stress levels. It enhances self-respect and self-esteem. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. It demonstrates that you value your needs and priorities, which can boost your self-esteem and self-worth. It promotes emotional stability. Boundaries protect you from emotional harm and manipulation. They create a safe space where you can express your feelings and needs without fear of being overwhelmed or taken advantage of. It improves your relationships. Healthy boundaries foster mutual respect and understanding in relationships. They help prevent resentment and conflicts by ensuring that your needs and limits are clear to others. It encourages personal growth. Setting boundaries requires self-awareness and assertiveness. These skills are crucial for personal growth and developing a stronger sense of identity and independence. The more assertive you are, the more likely people are to take you seriously. Prevents burnout. As everyone knows, people that don't set boundaries are more likely to get burnt out. But by setting boundaries around work, personal time, and social obligations, you can ensure a healthy balance between various aspects of your life, preventing physical and emotional exhaustion. It enhances your focus and productivity. Clear boundaries help you prioritize tasks and focus on what is truly important. This can improve your productivity and allow you to achieve your goals more efficiently. And it builds resilience. Boundaries teach you to manage your resources effectively and protect your mental health. This resilience enables you to handle challenges and setbacks with greater ease. Now, how you set healthy boundaries is you identify your limits. Reflect on your physical, emotional, and mental limits. Understand what makes you uncomfortable or stressed, and recognize what you need to set a boundary. Communicate clearly. Express your boundaries assertively and clearly to others. Use I statements to convey your needs and limits, such as, I need some time to myself after work, or I can't take on this additional task right now. Be consistent. Consistency is key to maintaining boundaries. Stick to the limits you've set and avoid making exceptions that could undermine your boundaries. Learn to say no. Practice saying no without feeling guilty. Remember that it is okay to prioritize your well-being and decline requests that exceed your capacity. Be aware of what you are able to do and when you are burnt out. Set consequences. Define and communicate the consequences of crossing your boundaries. This can help ensure that others respect your limits. Now, boundaries are not threats, but if someone does X, Y, and Z, then this is what is going to happen, and let them know this is what happens if X, Y, and Z happens. If you have a hard time setting boundaries, you can always reach out to others and you can ask them how they maybe set boundaries, or you can try to learn how to become more assertive, or just, talking to others and seeking support can help you, so that way you feel less alone, and maybe it will help you encourage you to set boundaries. And last, self-care. Regularly check in with yourself and adjust your boundaries as needed. Boundaries are not jail. You can always change your mind and change your boundaries, but it can't be like a flip-flopping thing. It's just over time, maybe you slowly change your boundaries and you maybe are a little bit more firm, or maybe you even are a little bit looser with them depending on the situation and what's happening at the time. Self-care practices such as meditation, exercise, and hobbies can help you stay attuned to your needs. So if you have a hard time identifying your needs, it's important for you to take some time to think, what do you need to make you feel safe and comfortable? By setting and maintaining healthy boundaries, you create a supportive environment for yourself that fosters mental strength, emotional well-being, and personal growth. Next is embrace challenges, and this is one of my favorite things. Raising challenges can significantly enhance mental strength by promoting resilience, both being able to be adaptable. It is especially helpful when struggling with things like anxiety or depression, as you are choosing to be brave every day despite the daily obstacles. Here is how facing and tackling challenges contributes to mental fortitude. It builds resilience. Facing challenges helps develop resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Each challenge you overcome strengthens your capacity to handle future difficulties. It enhances problem-solving skills. Challenges often require creative thinking and problem-solving. By working through difficult situations, you refine these skills, making you better equipped to handle complex issues in the future. Boost confidence. Successfully overcoming challenges boosts your self-confidence and self-efficiency, the belief in your ability to accomplish tasks. This increased confidence can motivate you to take on even more significant challenges. Encourages learning and growing. Encourages learning and growth. Challenges provide opportunities for learning and personal growth. They push you out of your comfort zone, helping you acquire new skills, knowledge, and perspectives. fosters a growth mindset. Embracing challenges nurtures a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. This mindset encourages continuous improvement and resilience in the face of difficulties. Reduces fear of failure. Regularly facing challenges help reduce the fear of failure. You learn that failure is a natural part of the growth process and can be an opportunity for learning rather than a setback. Failing will happen and that's okay. Embrace it. In order to succeed, you have to fail. Improves emotional regulation. Handling challenging situations requires managing emotions effectively. Over time, this practice enhances your ability to stay calm and composed under pressure, leading to better emotional regulation. Strengthens perseverance. Challenges test your determination and persistence. By pushing through obstacles, you build the perseverance needed to achieve long-term goals. It increases your adaptability. Dealing with challenges helps you become more adaptable and flexible. You learn to adjust your strategies and approaches needed, making you more resilient to change. It promotes a sense of achievement. Overcoming challenges provides a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. This positive reinforcement encourages you to take on future challenges with a proactive and optimistic attitude. How to embrace challenges. Now, how you can embrace challenges is you set clear goals. Define what you want to achieve and break it down into manageable steps. Clear goals provide direction and motivation when facing challenges. Next, adopt a positive attitude. Approach challenges with a positive and optimistic mindset. Believe in your ability to overcome obstacles and view challenges as opportunities for growth. Stay persistent. Keep moving forward, even when faced with setbacks. Persistence is key to overcome challenges and build mental strength. Learn from your mistakes. So not only are you going to fail, but in order to not make that same failure or mistake, you have to learn from them. View mistakes and failures as learning opportunities, not times to shame yourself, but learning opportunities. Reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve in the future. You can always ask your friends for their input, and so you can have a different perspective. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when facing difficulties. Acknowledging your efforts and progress is so important, and it's also important to give yourself credit for taking on challenges. Stay flexible. Be open to changing your approach if something isn't working. Flexibility and being adaptable are crucial when navigating complex or unexpected challenges. Celebrate successes. Recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Celebrating successes reinforces your ability to overcome challenges and boosts your confidence, especially when you're able to recognize the little successes. By consistently embracing and overcoming challenges, you build a stronger, more resilient mindset, capable of handling the ups and downs of life with greater ease and confidence. Next is embrace authenticity. Being authentic can feel so scary, especially in a world full of cancel culture. You say the wrong thing and it can feel like everyone is at your throat. And although that may happen, there's also the beauty of people respecting you for being yourself, no matter what, and actually liking you for you. No pretending, no stress about having to remember to be the certain person. You are always you. Embracing authenticity also enhances self-awareness. Being authentic requires a deep understanding of your values, beliefs, and desires. This self-awareness allows you to make decisions that align with your true self, leading to a more coherent and stable sense of identity. Reduces stress and anxiety. When you live authentically, you are not constantly trying to meet others' expectations or suppressing your true feelings. This reduction in internal conflict can lead to lower stress and anxiety levels. Greater self-esteem and confidence. Embracing authenticity means accepting yourself as who you are. This self-acceptance fosters great self-esteem and confidence as you no longer rely on external validation to feel worthy or competent. Improved emotional regulation. Being authentic allows you to express your true emotions openly and honestly. This can lead to better emotional regulations as you are no longer bottling up your feelings or pretending to be someone you're not. Stronger relationships. Authenticity fosters deeper, more genuine connections with others. When you are true to yourself, You attract people who appreciate and support you for who you are, leading to more meaningful and supportive relationships. It increases resilience. Authenticity builds resilience by helping you stay true to your values and beliefs even in the face of adversity. This alignment provides a strong foundation to navigate challenges and setbacks. Improved decision making. When you are authentic, your decisions are guided by your true values and desires, rather than external pressures or expectations. This leads to more satisfying, fulfilling choices. Greater life satisfaction. Living authentically allows you to pursue goals and activities that truly resonate with you, leading to a greater sense of purpose and satisfaction in life. Now, how you embrace authenticity is you reflect on your values. Spend time identifying your core values, beliefs, and passions. Understand what is truly important to you and what you stand for. Accept yourself. Practice self-acceptance by acknowledging both your strengths and weaknesses. Understand that nobody's perfect and it's okay to be yourself. Be honest with yourself and others. Communicate openly and honestly about your feelings, thoughts, and needs. Authenticity involves being truthful even when it's difficult. Avoid comparisons. Focus on your own journey and avoid comparing yourself to others. Everyone's path is unique, and authenticity means honoring your own. The only person you can truly compare yourself to is the person of your past. You don't want to compare yourself to other people. Set boundaries. Establish and maintain boundaries that protect your values and well-being. This involves saying no to things that don't align with your true self. Surround yourself with supportive people. Seek out relationships with people who respect and appreciate you for who you are. Supportive relationships encourage and reinforce your authenticity. Engage in self-reflection. Regularly check in with yourself through practices like journaling or meditation. Reflect on whether you are living in alignment with your true self and make adjustments as needed. Embrace vulnerability. Being authentic often involves being vulnerable. Embrace vulnerability as a strength, recognizing that it allows for deeper connections and personal growth. Pursue meaningful activities. Engage in activities and pursuits that align with your values and passions. Doing so brings joy and fulfillment, reinforcing your commitment to living authentically. By embracing authenticity, you build a strong, resilient foundation that enhances your mental strength and overall well-being. Living true to yourself allows you to navigate life challenges with greater confidence and clarity, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and satisfying life. Next one is cultivate self-compassion. Self-compassion is the antidote to shame. If you're someone that struggles a lot with shame of yourself and others, then you most likely have a really hard time with self-compassion. Self-compassion is where you're able to be loving and understanding towards yourself even when you do something wrong. It also reduces self-criticism. Self-compassion helps diminish harsh self-criticism, replacing it with a kinder, more understanding inner dialogue. This reduces the negative impact of self-judgment on mental health and fosters a more positive self-image. It enhances emotional resilience. Self-compassion allows you to face emotional pain with kindness and understanding, rather than avoidance or suppression. This approach fosters emotional resilience, helping you recover from setbacks more effectively. Increase motivation and growth. Contrary to belief that self-compassion leads to complacency, it actually encourages personal growth. By treating yourself with kindness, you create a supportive environment for learning from mistakes and striving for improvement without fear of harsh self-reproach. Better stress management. Self-compassion reduces the stress response by promoting a soothing and calming rate. This helps mitigate the physiological and psychological effects of stress, contributing to overall mental well-being. Improves relationships. Being compassionate towards yourself enhances your ability to extend compassion to others. This fosters healthier, more empathetic relationships, which are crucial for social support and mental strength. Greater self-acceptance. Self-compassion encourages acceptance of your flaws and imperfections, leading to a more stable and positive self-concept. This acceptance reduces the pressure to conform to unrealistic standards and allows for genuine self-expression. Decrease anxiety and depression. Research has shown that self-compassion is associated with lower levels of anxiety and depression. By providing emotional support to yourself, you can buffer against the impact of these mental health issues. Enhances coping skills. Self-compassion individuals are better equipped to cope with difficult situations. They are more likely to engage in healthy coping strategies, such as seeking support and problem solving, rather than resorting to avoidance or rumination. How you can cultivate self-compassion is practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves, and like we have talked about earlier, mindfulness involves being present and aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This awareness is the first step to recognizing when you need self-compassion. Next, you acknowledge your pain. Recognize and validate your suffering. Instead of dismissing or ignoring your pain, acknowledge it as a natural part of the human experience, and it is your own experience. Treat yourself as you would a friend. Consider how you would respond to a close friend in distress. Apply the same kindness, empathy, and understanding to yourself. Use positive self-talk. Replace negative self-talk with compassion and support. Encourage yourself as you would someone you care about. Write self-compassion letters. Write a letter to yourself expressing compassion and understanding for a difficult situation you're facing. This practice can help you reinforce self-kindness. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that nurture and care for your well-being. Regular self-care routines can reinforce the message that you deserve kindness and attention. Forgive yourself. Let go of past mistakes and forgive yourself for any perceived shortcomings. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that they are opportunities for learning and growth. Cultivate a supportive inner voice. Develop an inner voice that is encouraging and supportive rather than critical. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments regularly. By cultivating self-compassion, you create a foundation of inner strength and resilience that supports your mental health and overall being. This compassionate approach to yourself not only enhances your ability to cope with life challenges, but also fosters a more positive and fulfilling life experience. And the last thing is exercise. I know. We constantly are told to exercise and the benefits of it, but people who are mentally strong take it into action as they truly love themselves and the benefits they get off of it. When you exercise, it helps stress reduction, improves your mood, enhances cognitive function, increases resilience to mental health issues, help you have better sleep, boosts self-esteem and confidence. It's a coping mechanism for stress, and you have a mind-body connection. When you exercise, it reduces levels of stress hormones like cortisol and stimulates the production of endorphins, which are natural mood elevators. Regular exercise helps alleviate symptoms of stress and anxiety. It also elevates your mood by increasing levels of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are associated with feelings of happiness and relaxation. This can help reduce symptoms of depression and enhance overall emotional well-being. And crazy enough, physical activity improves cognitive function and enhances brain health. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, promotes the growth of new brain cells, and enhances connectivity between different brain regions, which can lead to improved memory, concentration, and cognitive abilities. How to incorporate exercise for mental strength is choose activities you enjoy and set realistic goals. You want to try to be consistent and mix it up. By making exercise a regular part of your routine and focusing on activities that you enjoy and challenge you, you can strengthen your mental resilience, enhance emotional well-being, and improve your overall quality of life. So here are 9 habits that can make you mentally stronger. And this is how you can incorporate them. What do you guys think? Leave it all in the comments below. And don't forget to mindfulness helps people become more aware of their emotions without overwhelming. Why can't I get this one right?